Hello money magnets and master traders, it's your Uncle Charters here, and multiple times the 20 daily moving average has defended as resistant, pushing the SPY back to the downside today, but also multiple times that 675.7-ish area has held as support. So we have an area where the bulls can't break through and we have an area where the bears can't break down. But before I start talking about the price action on the daily chart, I want us to imagine having an extra pair of eyes. See, sight, to be able to see, is priceless, and to have it in the stock market, to have it when you're trading, I'd like to think that's also very priceless. Let me give you an example. This was yesterday's price action. Round the open, SPY broke down my 681 level. Uncle in his Discord let his Discord members know 681 failed, put in 679.6 in play. And what happened? The market dropped down and literally hit my 679.6 level for a good level to level move. And then what happened next? 681 recaptured. Maybe you're sitting there looking at your phone, looking at your laptop. Maybe you're busy with something else. You don't have the time to look at the price action, but you have Uncle Charters, the extra pair of eyes. And I let my Discord members know right when it bounced and recaptured. I wrote here 679.6 bounced and 681 recaptured, put in 683 back in play. And what happened? We smashed 683. We even cleared it. Did Uncle alert his group? Absolutely. 683 cleared, put in 684.7 in play. You can see it gave us even more than 684.7. Even today's price action was decent. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. We had some consolidation right around this area right here this morning, and I let my Discord members know. That's today's update. I wrote SPY come a little short of the 683-ish level. Chop range is 679.5 to 683 with 681 as the middle level. Watch for the break of range. To be bullish, both 681 and 683 must clear to trigger calls. If 679 point fails, 678 and 676.8 incoming. When we had the breakdown right there, we broke the intraday chop range. Uncle let his Discord members know 679.5 failed as support, putting 678 and 676.8 in play. And look at that, smash level to level style, baby. That is what an extra pair of eyes can do for you. And if you want that extra pair of eyes, if you want to work with Uncle, check out the link in the description for my Discord. Now let's get to the daily chart. You guys can see where we're rejecting multiple times 20 daily moving average. We're bouncing multiple times around that 675.7-ish area. We've done it in the past as well. You can see here, you can see here. We know what to watch out for. So if you guys want more downside, if you are looking for puts, what I recommend is to watch that level 675.7, because if it breaks down, SPY will officially enter breakdown mode. And if it enters breakdown mode, the bears are in full control. 674, 671.5, 670, 669, 666.8. I think you guys get the picture here. Below 675.7, I do favor more downside, anywhere from a $10 to $15 move. But on Uncle Charters Discord, we well, not the Discord, but on my YouTube channel, we want to be prepared for any case scenario. I have 679.6 as a resistance. I have 683, 684.7, but the most important resistance I want you guys to watch is 686, right around the 20 daily moving average, because if we get back above that level, the tough sell zone, the tough moving average is broken. We break out of it. So above the 20 daily moving average, I will trust that the bulls will send us back up to all-time highs. Here's triple Q, looking at it from a 15-minute chart. I cover triple Q in my Discord a lot, actually. Lots of lines from my intraday levels. But if you guys hear my voice, the levels that I want you guys to pay most attention to is 607 and 600. Below 607 is kind of bearish, but if there's truly bearish follow through, I want you guys to watch that 600 level. That's a fib level. It was also a tough buy zone multiple times since mid-February. So if we stay below 600 and break down if we stay below 607 and break down 600, that's your sign to get super bearish. Now, when do we get bullish? Well, we get bullish when we start clearing resistant levels. And multiple times we rejected from the top of this structure, this green line I just did. Yesterday, it rejected from that area. No coincidence. So this could be right here a lower high. Loss of 600 will be your bearish confirmation that we will likely go for previous lows or lower lows. Anything in between 600, 607, and 610 is all chop and noise. Above 610, we are fully bullish. QQQ enters breakout mode. Below 607 and 600, we are fully bearish on QQQ. As far as NVDA goes, 174.8 up to 183 is the chop range. Anything between those levels is just noise. Above 183, I would be bullish. Below 174.8, I would switch to bearish. Tesla also chopping a little bit. 400 to 409.2 is my chop range. Anything between those levels, it's all noise. If we can break down 400, it's trying to do it right now. But if we break down 400 along with breaking down 395.8, I will be fully bearish. And I cannot favor a bigger bounce unless 409.2 clears to go retest my downtrend line here around 419-ish. Above 419 is obviously breakout mode. Here is Amazon. Remember, I've been telling you guys, if we clear that 211 level, get bullish. And it cleared 211 yesterday. That was a beautiful move for Amazon. Right now, I have resistance at 218, 220, and 221.3. So if more upside is the plan, those levels must clear. I will not get bearish unless 215 and 211 fail as support. Back below 211, I would be bearish. Meta, back testing my downtrend line here today. It had a little breakaway gap yesterday. Little gap there. The gap's filled now, but you can notice it. You notice it's back testing the downtrend line. So if we break back below the downtrend line, which is around 650, Meta enters false breakout mode, which would be super bearish. Trust no bounce unless 654.3, 659, and 660.5 can all recapture. Here is Microsoft looking bullish here. 404.3 is the buy zone that I'm watching. As long as we're above it, I could expect more upside. The next critical resistance level are at 410 and 411.7. Those levels clear, expect more upside. I will not get bearish unless 408 and 404.3 fails as support. Speaking of failing as support, Apple broke down this triangle pattern yesterday. We can see today it's showing bearish follow through. For more downside, the next Fibonacci level that must fail is at 257.7. Testing now, as you guys can see. So if it fails, expect more downside. 656, 653, 256, 253, and 251.4 incoming. I will not trust any bounce unless resistant levels start clearing. I have resistance at 259, 261, 262.2. Those levels can recapture. Maybe we can bounce back up to 265 and 26. If those levels can recapture, maybe we can bounce back up to 265 and 266.5. Above 266.5 is when I would once again be bullish. Here is IWM. It's testing a buy zone, guys. A buy zone. If it breaks down, 255 is that level. Right now, it's below it. Below 255, stay bearish on IWM. But if it stays above 255, we still have about an hour and a half left on the market. So if it stays above 255 and recaptures 258, I would favor a bounce. Otherwise, below 255, get bearish. And before I let you go, here's the last one, the VIX. The VIX, interesting for the VIX, okay? We had a breakout of my triangle pattern recently. Breakout, back tested as support, bounced from that support and heading up higher. The VIX usually inverses the SPY, so a bullish VIX is usually a bearish SPY. As long as above 24.6, stay bullish. The lowest, 21, keeps it in breakout mode. Expect more upside for the VIX, and if we get more upside for the VIX, could sell off for the SPY. Not bearish unless it breaks back below 21. As far as DarkPool levels go, 285.5 is that level. Now the market's not closed yet, so this can go up high. It's at 792.8 million in premium. It's likely going to break over $1 billion. So below 285.5, stay bearish on the SPY, and above it, maybe, just maybe, we can get bullish. Guys, thank you for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Charters, if you want that extra pair of eyes, join the Discord. Peace.